Okay, Brandon, how you doing? Let me jump over here. Just want to get that in. I get that resized so it fits in the window. And there we go. Okay, I've got your poster up. Let me see what you have. Not much by way of written rationale. So let me just. This is going to be difficult for me because I have there comes a point in a lot of student and instructor relationships where an instructor has got to look at a student and at one point just say, "Hey, listen, this isn't working," and that is the point that we're at right now. This isn't working for this assignment. And let me describe why. Please don't get discouraged. My comments do not mean to discourage. I'm trying to be as um, I'm trying to be as critical as possible here, and really try to drive you in the right direction to do and perform the best that you can in this particular assignment, as well as the class. So the reason I'm saying it's not working is because I had alluded to this last week in my critique, but basically what we have is is you've got X Games, right? Now you've also got, this is a class in illustration, okay? So you have got to push your illustrative technique as far as you possibly can in every single assignment, all right? Right now we only have a couple of things. We have a circle, line, and rectangle, and that's it. There's no illustrative technique here whatsoever. I'm concerned that this isn't going to stack up well with the parameters of the criteria within the grading rubric, as this again is an illustration class and we're just not seeing any illustration here. I left Callan's poster up here just to do and this is all public forum, so I mean you can take a look at what's going on here, but I mean, this is a pretty, I mean, there's a lot here. There's a lot of detail. I mean, Callan here has really pushed what she has learned during the first week. She's gone out, she's taken some tutorials, and she's trying to culminate everything that she has learned in the first 3 weeks of the class, and showing proficiency in this illustration. And the only way to check for proficiency is through the assignments, right? So that said, I just don't see what I need to see here in terms of illustrative technique. For that reason, I highly, highly recommend that you re-examine your approach and think about either some way that you can add some compelling and engaging illustrative techniques to this piece, or maybe you can add a different piece. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would think that there's something really interesting here. I mean, what's X Games is like extreme, I don't know, is that skateboarding and some skateboarding techniques and some skateboarding events fall in the X Games. I think there's a lot of different things you can do here in terms of that type of genre, that type of visual approach, the kind of grunge skateboard approach. Or, just you can go a straight, more of a traditional approach. The point I'm trying to make is I've got to see some illustrations here. Okay, so X, what do you do? Let's say I take two skateboards here, cross them like this. Illustrate two skateboards from the side view. So here's a wheel, here's the deck. Same thing here. And then in the middle, maybe you can just give some sort of a iconic, emblematic identifier to the games in this circle here. Okay, but it all has got to point to illustration. Okay, I know I keep harping on that, but I just really, really want you to take a closer look and take a reevaluate the approach here. Okay, if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'll be glad to clarify. Thank you very much.